Our meteorologist Robert Spetta. We have a tropical storm Meari. Now, right now, you can see the center of circulation is right there. Bulk of convection south of that center. So that's telling me this is encountering some dry air and wind shear. And thus, I know for those of you out here just southeast of Osaka, around the Kinki region, even into the Izu Peninsula, Kagoshima, for example, and extending back towards Tokyo, you're probably thinking, oh my, this looks scary, right? We have this tropical system more or less headed right towards us. Well, what I'm going to tell you, though, is that this is encountering that shear, and I do expect it to continue to get ripped apart and kind of weaken out as we go ahead over the course of the next 24 hours as it moves onshore. Doesn't mean you're not going to experience some tropical storm strength winds, especially for immediate coastal areas. Those winds could be upwards of about 65 kilometers per hour sustained. Gusts could even be a bit higher. Pressure now down to about 1,000 hectopascals. And JMA, this shows just a little bit in the future. JMA does expect this to intensify just a tiny bit up to about 75. Still a tropical storm, low-end tropical storm. Highest winds would be into the Izu Islands. So right in there, you got the Izu Islands, you got the Izu Peninsula, coastal Chiba as well. Not inland, not in the Tokyo Bay, but out there, the coast, the Pacific coast there, big surfing spot. You're going to be looking at those tropical storm strength conditions here on your Sunday. By Monday, all this could be cleared up, by the way, with some dry air filtering in behind it. All thanks to this upper level trough, kind of hooking it and kicking it off towards the north. Parts of the Tohoku region also could be looking at some scattered showers too. A secondary low even on the west coast, going to bring some additional precipitation on top of all of that as well. But as far as, damaging weather, might see some train delays, especially, places like the Kikyu line, JR line out near the immediate coastal areas, but otherwise I wouldn't expect anything for the metro area there in the Kanto Plain. Heaviest of the precipitation, like I mentioned, Izu Islands. You can see right there, that red's indicating about 50 to 100 millimeters of total rainfall as it kicks on through. So not a super typhoon. I know if you're watching Japanese media, they call everything from a tropical depression to a super typhoon. So yeah, just don't be misled by that. That's something I do always like to continue to stress here. Do you want to take a look at that forecast? Well, there's a look at JMA's forecast, and you can see southern Kanto, it does say about 60 to 80 millimeters of total precipitation there. So basically spot on what our model is showing here. And Metro Tokyo, it's on Sunday, cloudy skies, and then the Monday, partly cloudy, kind of starting to clear out as well. Also, I do want to take you over towards kind of the bigger picture here one more time. Now, there's a look at our storm system, but let's go to the total column of the water here, and what it kind of shows you is how much moisture is in the atmosphere. Ignore that flash, it's just kind of the model flipping out on something here. But what I can tell you is you have that southwesterly flow, that easterly flow down into the tropics, and there is the potential of some convection kind of kicking off in the Philippine Sea as we look ahead. So that is something I want to continue to keep a very, very close eye on. Ooh, that's driving me crazy. Anyways, the Spaghetti-Os are continuing to show that. So something I want to also continue watching. Ooh, I'm going to get off that graphic. Ooh, that is a little rough. Anyways, if you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know as always. Yeah. I know for those of you who watch from the Philippines, not really touching on this update. I usually try to follow the tropics and where they're exceptionally active. Can tell you I am going to watch the long range for that possible development as well. Big thanks for everybody, by the way. Helps out this channel. Watching all the way to this point, if you have. Hit the like button, comment. Just say, hey, I'm from here, and I watched all the way to the end of the video, because that does make a difference. It's the algorithm. Hopefully you can get the information out to more people. I think people here in Tokyo will be able to hear this just well, but we're talking about bigger storms. I try to get those videos shared out a bit more. So anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe out there.